Hey guys, Jay Kelly here. Do you know what failure really is? Well, failure is two things. Failure is getting good at the wrong thing in life. Okay? Because you're getting good at the wrong thing. It's not you. And then also it's quitting the thing that you're supposed to be doing. Failure is when you quit. You know, it's one thing. You don't want to stop when you're tired. You want to stop when you're done. Okay? And when you get tired, learn how to rest and not quit. You know, resting is necessary. A lot of people, the whole point of taking a break is so you don't end up breaking. You know, and then after you take your break, you get up and keep going. That's consistency. You know, you got to ask yourself these questions. Are you living on purpose or are you living by accident? What's the point of you? What is your absolute purpose? What's the point of your life? Why are you even here? Is it really to make a change? Is it to help people? Is it to go to work and be a cashier, go to school or something? What is it? A lot of people get caught up in life and get caught up in what people think that they should do and end up living towards that. That's failure. That's being lost, not knowing where to go. You know, life has no script, okay? It's not just anything can happen. Things just unfold. At the same time, you want to come up with a plan, come up with some strategies, you know? There's a, you know, I learned this from Tai Lopez, you know, online mentors. There's a lot of mentors. You don't want just one mentor, you want many. You make a war with a multitude of counsels, not just one. But he said, there's knowledge, okay, what you know, and then there's strategy, you knowing how to use what you know in an intelligent way, okay? There's knowledge, strategy, and then there's execution, okay? You execute, you go do the work. You do get the physical work done. Sort of blood, sweat, and tears come in. Some people don't experience blood or tears, not even sweat. You know, what are you doing? And then the last thing, after the knowledge, strategy, and execution, there's immersion. You meet the people that are like-minded, like you. They learn things, they strategize things, and they go do the they do the work. What are you doing with your life? Are you reading? How are you learning? What's your education like? What's your wealth like? Wealth is not just about money. It's not just about finances. Wealth is about what you own and what you're able to give. What are you able to give back to people? To give to people. Not even give back. Not that you've taken something. It's just giving. Not asking for anything back. What are you able to give? You know, then you have your health. Mentally, spiritually, and physically. How's your mental health? Can you control your emotions? Your emotions are not right here. They're right here. You can control them. Do you lose it when you're in traffic and you're running late to work? Is your life really, you don't care? Our lives are fragile. You're rushing to work, risking your life. You know, speeding, it could be raining, just to make it to work, and they can replace you like that. You know, what really matters in life? How's your spiritual health? I don't know what you believe. Do you pray? You know, what do you do? Your meditations, you realize the breath in your lungs as you're breathing. Are you even aware of it? Are you aware of the sole of your feet touching the ground as you walk? You know, then your physical health. Things you want to question yourself on. How are you healthy? People are so proud about, they start finding pride in like, oh, I'm overweight, I'm fat, and whatever. It's not healthy. Anyway, I don't mean to rant to you guys, but it's just a lot of things. People love to blame other people, blame politics, blame their parents, blame their friends or a family member or their job for something, when everything boils down to you and what your choices are and your resources and figuring out what's next for you. What's up with it? I'm a musician. I'm here in the studio, the home studio. Not doing much traveling this year. and as well as last year, obviously 2020, interesting year, but 2021 we're here. And you know, as a musician, even as I do my work, I try to make sure I'm good with my health, mentally, spiritually, physically. Where's my narcissist level? Am I very selfish? Am I very giving? Is it balanced out? You know, do I care for other people so much that I don't make time for me? Do you do that? There's a lot of things, and part of, you know, your answer to these questions is really understanding different types of intelligences, understanding what you should do before going into your profession. Some people, you're already in your profession, you're already doing your career, so you got to go back, say, you know what, while you're doing that, you're making money, all that kind of stuff, you make time to sit down with yourself and say, hey, what's right with me and what's wrong with me? What do I need to do and fix? So April 10th, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., 5019 Edgewater Drive, that's what it is. J. Kelly Music show. It's going to be live music. There's also going to be a message that you guys got to hear to answer these questions about your life. What are you really supposed to do? What are you good at? What do you love to do? People see you doing that. They're like, wow, he or she's amazing. What is that? A lot of people make choices. I was just talking to a friend today. He said he moved to LA, and he's going into modeling and stuff like that. But it didn't go the way he planned. You know, I don't really think there was a plan, and you know, and there's a difference between a plan and a strategy. And there's a strategic plan, and there's just a plan. You have to have a strategic plan. You know, I'm not gonna go in too depths into that. That's another video, but whole other course. But he went there extremely motivated, like, yes, this is gonna happen. I believe in myself. It was emotional, and emotions are temporary. Therefore, motivation is temporary, because motivation is derived from emotion and what you're inspired by on the outside of you. Okay, and so after motivation, you have to have discipline, which means after the emotions fade away, it's like, hey, this is what I need to do. Because a lot of people suffer from cognitive biases. Do you know the 25 cognitive biases? There's way more than 25. There's way more than 25, actually. There's hundreds of them. Probably thousands. I don't know. It could be based on even more theories. There could be more than that. You know, where are you headed? What's the goal here? You know, yeah. So as I was talking to him on the phone today, I just, you know, he's a bro. I love him. You know, at the same time, I'm like, yeah, you're all the way out there, and you got to break down the logical things. You can't just be optimistic. You can't just be pessimistic. You have to be realistic. Be honest with yourself. Accept the reality of what's going on in your life. So stuff like this event that I'm about to tell you about, there's amazing things coming up. April 10th is a very, very important evening, very important day. 7 to 9 p.m. There's going to be live music. I'm going to go ahead and perform and stuff like that. Also, I'm going to talk about things to you guys with different intelligences, what you should do in your life. Give you a little background on my life, you know, where I started out. And some books will be available and different things. So, you know, get in the link below or up top, wherever the link is. You'll be able to purchase your tickets. Get your tickets. And yeah, normally things like this, tickets are, you know, $800, $900 just to, you know, and that's normally a day by day thing. It's a whatever you call it. It's multiple days of the event. This is just one event, and the tickets are less than $30. And a lot of people don't understand investment. This is, you know, it's springtime now. This is a time to plant the seeds. Plant the seeds, and then, you know, summertime comes, you water them, you take care of the seeds so they can grow, you know. Well, Yeah, they can grow and everything. So the springtime, and a lot of people don't know this. This is in business. This is in life principles. Raising children. I don't know. I don't have kids, but raising children. This is anything. Love. You want to make sure that you're investing in yourself, because this season right now, spring season, you're planting seeds. Okay, you're watering it. It's starting to grow a little bit. Summertime comes. It's growing. Okay, you don't have the fruits just yet. Okay, it's still growing. It's a nice tree. But once fall comes, autumn time, it's harvest time. You can finally take, enjoy the results of what you've created. And then once winter comes back, because winter is over. Winter is over. But once winter comes back around, hibernation time. Let's go back and study and plan for next year's events. You might gain a little bit of weight because it's cold out. You don't want to go working out. It's whatever. Everybody has a different thing, but the seasons, man. What are you doing with your time? So make that investment. Your ROI is important. Get that investment. It's less than $30 for $1,000 worth of information. And it's gonna be fun. You have music, whatever, you can socialize, stuff like that. And of course, you have your masks and stuff, and watch your distance, all the good stuff. At the same time, you got to get going. This is it's a lot of good things. So there's a bonus for you guys too. There's a lot of good stuff waiting for you. Make that good investment. Plant that seed in the springtime of coming to this event, getting your ticket, getting that knowledge, being able to learn how to be strategic about where you're going to be next. Like, why is it that I have a few friends I still communicate from high school, and they're like a cashier or a store manager, and I'm like, okay, so what's the plan? It's okay to do that if that aligns to your goals in the future. They don't have any. They have wants and desires, but they don't have plans or strategic plans, So learn all this stuff and link below. Get your tickets, purchase them, and yeah, the event it's for you. It's come on out. It says music. I'm a musician. Of course, I'm going to have music on there. At the same time, it's for anybody, because the title of it is before the musician, what we need to know before becoming an artist. Well, everything has an art behind it. Every single thing. And it's really for everybody, because everything has an art to it. Everything has its logics. Everything has its art. It's creatives. So, all right, guys. You guys be blessed. Use the link below. Get your tickets. And yeah, there's not much time. Not much time. I'm not trying to push you to make it urgent, but you're gonna want to get this. There's a lot of stuff people procrastinate a lot, man. They wait till last minute because they're afraid to do something. It's a fear, and it's okay to be fearful, but what do you do with that fear? How do you cope with it? Fear comes from things that you've seen, but you're afraid of something that didn't happen yet. You're creating possibilities in your head. That's emotions. You gotta learn to control your emotions. This event, you'll learn that. So, all right, guys. You guys do it right, do it easy. Get those tickets. Let's get it right.